Hi, this is Manuel, Delta Lima 2 Mike Alpha November. Welcome back to my channel. Today with another outdoor episode. Reason I'm being here is that I want to test my latest puzzle piece that I've created. That is a linked dipole. If you saw my last video, you probably saw me claiming that I was working on my winter setup, and then you saw me that I was still sitting outside. That's the problem of an end fat. It's fat on the end, as the name suggests. And if the pole is at the car, then you would need a ridiculously long cable to feed it back inside your car, so you're dry and not exposed to the elements in the winter. So I thought, what would be the best way to solve that issue? And of course, it's a center fat half wave, which is a dipole. So I've created this little setup here. Well, it's actually quite thought through. It's set up for all the bands the TrueSDX can do in the low bands version. This is a balloon housing I 3D printed, I designed and 3D printed, which I'm especially proud of. You will see later what I mean and why I'm proud of it. And the hasps, the spindles, the spools that everything is wound on also double serves as end insulators. And in this warning color, we have the advantage that nobody is hopefully driving into it. Yesterday, this prevented already an accident, because it was visible and some guy was parking there and almost ran over my antenna, which I was testing at this point. So today I'm going to set this up. I'm going to do additional measurements with it, going to show you the curves, and then we're going to have probably test QSOs from inside the car, I hope. Let's go. Okay, that was the setup. Now let's have a look at the measurement. Let me change this. I'm going to give a center frequency this time, 14.05 megahertz, and I'm going to set a span of 2 megahertz. Boom. Then I'm going to remove the markers. Okay. I'm lowering some of the sections until I can reach the inner contact or link. Now I need to do that on the other side, behind the camera. Now let's set it up for center 10.1 and span 2 megahertz. Now let's shift the marker. Center frequency is 10.04. In theory we could further shorten it, but I'm below 1.15 over the whole band. I'm going to show you the detail of that. I'm saving this curve. Okay. 40 meters looking equally good. The resonance center is at 7.01. I'm going to save that again. The center frequency of this is 5.33. I'm going to save it again. Storage S1P. 60 meters saved as 34. Just to make you aware how easy band change is, I labeled every link. Now you know the 80 meter section is connected. Okay guys, unfortunately the last section, the 80 meter section, was not filmed. What I did was I elevated the antenna all up, showed you the curve. I will show you the curve right now. It is centered on 3.55, and what I did then, I just lowered the pole so you could see what happens if the antenna comes closer to the ground. Everything changes. SWR peak or dip shifted to lower frequencies, and the peak bottom was not as deep. I'm going to show you that curve right now. So now I'm preparing the antenna for 60 meter and trying to do a QSO inside my car. So let's have a detailed look at this antenna. This is the balloon, the housing I designed especially for that thing. There's an FT140-43 core inside. So it's rated for up to 100 watts. That's a balloon according to W1JR, I think it is. Look at this. This is disconnectable. So I can easily use it for a different antenna if I feel. This is a BNC jack. Now let's run along the wire and I show you the links. So there we go. First link. As you can see, this is a 20-30 meter section. This is 30-40. Come on. Focus. 40-60. And by the way, as you can tell by now, everything is 3D printed. I'm really trying to make use of that technology. $60.80, and we go down here. We can see the spindle that double serves as end insulator. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, I'm going to pack the antenna up and we'll be back with final word. Okay, this is the packed up antenna. As you can see, there are all the links in between. The hasp with the rubber band is going to secure the dipole legs in position. This is the balloon, and this is the other leg. This has been built with DX wire, FL wire, because it's a little bit more robust, and since it was intended for the car, the weight didn't play too much of a role here, so I built it with what was available. Okay, so let's finish this. Building the dipole, the linked dipole, was successful. It's a multi-band dipole, 5 bands to be precise. I built it for 80, 60, 40, 30 and 20 meters, the same bands that are available for the TrueSDX, in the low bands configuration. And this has the background that I want to be, this makes me able to communicate from local NVIS at night on 80 meters up to DX on the 20 meter band. I'm covering everything I need. This antenna is an interesting additional option. While it's not as easy to build as the Uniform 01 antenna, it's also a little bit more finicky to tweak everything exactly like we need it, but I think it's an interesting option, especially for winter time, and you can't have enough options, right? Okay, I hope you anyway enjoyed the video, and I see you next time. 73, good luck, bye bye.